Welcome in to Iron Bowl Debates.
Woo!
I am DC Wolf from Auburn ADDICTS-TV. And this is my man at Tight Sports.
Hey man, went to Tennessee. Boys put us on the boat and tried to drown us. The boys took us out on the boat, man. Told, hey, come on out, man. You know, we kick it like we used to. Like, you know how we used to kick it, man. You know, good time up here in Nashville. Like, man, ain't no water in Nashville. I'm gonna be on the boat, man. All I know that was drowning us, boy. They're trying to drown, brother.
Hey man,
careful about them boat rides, brother.
Hey man, I got a question for you, man. This is all hearsay. We're gonna do our review for the week, man. We're gonna do our review for the week, and I just got a question for you, man.
Woo, boy.
Well, I got an investigation question. Word on the street, man. I need you to clear this up, man.
Okay.
As the pastor of the Alabama Crimson Tide Church. You know what I'm saying? You always say
one of the pastors.
You know, as the pastor, as the presiding pastor, senior pastor. Now, word on the street is
Crimson Tide, you Methodist.
Two of your deacons, Deacon DeBoer and Deacon Womack. There's some scandals going on over there at the Alabama church. Man.
Hey man, they
letting anything. They saying Deacon Womack is letting anything go. He's just letting anything go over there, and it's a scandal. So what is going on at the Alabama church? Pastor, what's going on at that church?
They gotta understand
what's going on.
They gotta learn how to contain the savage beasts.
Right.
See. Everybody wanna coach beasts until it's time to coach beasts. Because Malachi Moore, he had their back when they came in. He's like this coach. This is our coach now. Y'all realize that? But when Malachi Moore saw that foolishness, he couldn't contain it anymore. Now he made his apologies. I'm gonna post a video later. Apologies, and the boy say he got his back. And Womack, it's some foolishness going on. But I'm telling you, I keep telling people. I did the mathematics. It's 3 deacons that might be out of order.
They said Deacon. They say Deacon Womack over there out of order, man.
Yeah, Deacon Sheridan out of order too. He over in the back counting the money in the corner. He counting the money in the corner, and it's supposed to be in front of the finance committee.
And they say he making mistakes because he counting the money too fast.
He counting the money real fast.
They say he need to slow the money count down so he can maintain some
simple
integrity in the money count. He messing up Deacon Womack over here because he counting the money too fast.
If you watch my show on Monday night, you will see me do a brilliant illustration. We knew going into the game, I'm just a financial services guy. I do this part-time. They have 40 seconds on the play clock. Because of Jerry Kill, they snapped the ball, they being the Commodores. The Commodores snapped the ball between the 5th second and 9th second left on the play clock. That's 31 seconds. Average play lasts 4 seconds. That's 35. If I just say 35 times 75, because they had 75 offensive plays. If you do that mathematics, that says they'll keep the ball about 42 minutes. Their actual time possession was 41 minutes. Their actual time possession was almost close to like 43 minutes.
Wow.
What defense? Well, you could put Derrick Brooks and Ray Lewis in a defense like that. In the pros or bring them back to their college level. Ain't nobody built to last 40 minutes playing top-notch defense. I don't care what defense you got.
No, man. No.
Because that's what Army wants to do to people. They doing it to people. Somebody gonna get done soon. Somebody may get done in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And if you can't get them, not a problem Womack got, you got to get them off the field. But you got to remember too, the 13 came from what? Had a big accident on this high-powered Maserati offense. It coughed up a pick 6. Hit the youngest hand, went up 13-0. And then you got to turn back around and do what? Get back and play defense again on somebody who gut punches you every time. And the same thing happened in the second half of Georgia. I said these things.
And you let them Commodores come into church and do the praise and worship service. Now the members mad. The members all mad, and you know they ain't feeling this. The members are mad at they want you to get rid of Deacon Womack.
Hey, they was on the plane talking about something. Is it like a Sunday morning? They came back. They came back at the game. Father, I stretch my head. But you know, I won't get into it. Get the spirit of Jesus started rolling around here, boy. Turn that Carlton Pilsen on, it's gonna get cutting up in here. But I'm telling you, man,
yeah,
they gotta make some changes. And the changes, I'm gonna tell you, am I gonna put that under the coaches column? Can I point at a player? When you can point at all the better part of, let's say, all 18 people on defense, let's blame them. Why not? If I can blame that many people on defense and I can blame several people on offense, I'm just might well just circle the coach.
Yeah,
so all three of them.
Yeah.
Because if I can, I'm not an X and O's person, but I am a numbers person. If I'm working the numbers and saying, that team don't need to keep the ball a very long time.
Right.
If I'm talking about Andre Ware at Houston, I'm like, woo, get your hands up on defense, knock it down. If you can. You know, everybody, you know, get Gatorade, get the IV at halftime, because we're gonna be running today. Because that was the offense you couldn't stop, and they didn't want to keep the ball more than 12 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Manziel, you know, just back up. Just let him make a mistake. Don't try to pressure, you know. No. Keep all that zone tight, but you just let him make a mistake. Contain it. I'm just looking at the numbers. I want to look after the fact, see what you want to do. Then I want to limit it. The first thing that Jerry Kill and the offensive coordinator, they do have an offensive coordinator. I found out.
He is from New Mexico with Jerry Kill too.
Yeah, Jerry Kill. Yeah, but I don't know what Jerry Kill. Jerry Kill is the head coach. He's
the head coach.
He's assistant. He is the brain, but he's the wizard behind the curtain, brother.
That's what somebody said is that they brought the offensive coordinator, Jerry, the head coach.
He just give people the job.
Some of the offense, the tight end. They was just like Clark Lee just gave them the offense and was like,
he just like, I'll take that. I got it.
We just don't let New Mexico run our offense.
And it's like, because they got one
New Mexico State into their program.
First thing they want to do is time of possession. You got to win the time of possession game with them. It don't have nothing to do with it. Oh, we can score 50 points a game. Lane Kiffin. It don't have nothing to do with that. It don't have it. And who knows? We don't know what Texas may find out this week. But we'll get that at another time. But I'm just telling you, lesson learned. And if you don't learn it, because they did the same thing against South Florida had too many first downs, Wisconsin had too many first downs, in time possession, they won a time possession battle. Georgia had too many. Georgia almost could have won the game.
Sure.
Absolutely. So if you don't, and if you don't learn from this millennium changing loss. Millennium is 20 years, 30 years.
They said, man, it took dude 4 weeks to undo something for 40 years, man.
This lady was in there. I know who that is. Willie Geist is a host of MSNBC Morning Joe. He went to Vanderbilt. He was at the game with his son. They went there like with his kids. I don't know if anyway, they went there thinking like, well, you know, at least we're gonna get to see Ryan Williams, and we get to see Miro and a high powered off. He's on the sideline. He went to school with the athletic director. It was a female, the athletic director. And after the game, he's standing on the field like his daughter took a picture of him. He's like, and he said up behind him in the stands was a lady that's been going to that game. She's 77 years old. She's been going to all of Vanderbilt games for like her whole life. She was at the last one 40 years ago when with Vandy. She traveled down, and she was just like, the lady thought she was gonna get up out of here without ever seeing this again.
Wow, man! All right, you
about to go to the upper room.
Unbelievable, man! Unbelievable, man! Unbelievable, man! I don't know how y'all live this one down. I don't know how y'all live. Ugga disobeying you now after that, bro. Ugga disobeying you after that, bro. You in Alabama ain't got no respect in their own house right now, man.
Man, you see, I did the preview this week's I know we talk about thumbnails, but this week I got the thumbnails I'm using for this week. It got a picture of like a Big Al answering the door with a cooking apron on.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he look outside, and Foghorn Leghorn sitting there with a stick in his hand, like he said, "Y'all got more of them W's in there." Disrespecting this team, man. They better bow their backs. Like I said, if they don't learn the lessons of these previous games, they don't know how to read these numbers like tight, sitting over here in tight sports headquarters. If they can't read the numbers like me, this stretch of games we had. I say it again. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Okay. You called it Wisconsin. You said it. You've been saying it since Wisconsin.
Yeah. When I picked it up, it was bad in Wisconsin because they were like, "Oh, we blew them out." I started looking at them numbers. I was like, we kind of sucketh here. But then we had 18 first downs. They had 16. I'm like, you can't do that with Tennessee at the time. No. Are you going to be able to do this at Georgia? So anyway, and the third down conversion was good against Georgia, but bad, very bad against Vanderbilt. Very bad. 7 of 10, I think.
And bro, it's just like the thing about this thing is, man, dude, you got to get back up again for South Carolina. Then you got to get up again for Missouri.
I mean, why go down?
Right. Jesus, bro.
You supposed to be a beast, right? I mean,
you ain't even went to Tennessee yet. You see what I'm saying?
You gotta go to LSU. So, like I said, if you don't learn the basic lessons of understanding these numbers or how you should be playing against these people, they stretch. Georgia, pass, I guess. Vanderbilt horribly, miserably failed. You got South Carolina, Tennessee, Missouri to LSU, so stretch of 6 SEC games.
Lord, man.
If you don't learn these lessons, I guarantee you, Crimson Tide Nation, you're not looking at better than 3-3 across those 6 weeks.
And that's what I was saying. Remember, we had this discussion when you were saying Kalen DeBoer said they need to play the best game of their life. You can't tell somebody that in the SEC because that's every week. You see what I'm saying? You can't expend that much energy and mental focus on.
I think
you can't do that for every game. You have to be like Saban said, man. We are a faceless opponent. We play to our standard. We do us. We don't worry about the opponent. We just worry about us. Dude, you can't do this.
That's why they don't have
big game and this not a big game stuff. That don't work in the SEC.
I mean, a lot of people
is a big game.
A lot of people are turning. A lot of people like, look, y'all need to turn the music off because there ain't nobody here what y'all got going on. Everybody on their podcast. Y'all podcasts need to be about breaking down y'all film. Y'all self. And what kind of drills? Y'all got some drills y'all can send me over here at my new podcast with my teammates? Say y'all need to focus, or this is going to be a short-lived experiment. And y'all can stop. Or at least don't brand your podcast around the Crimson Tide because when when your coach get fired in 2 years, or you may want to leave at the end of this year. You put your own favorite colors. Your colors are blue and white. Put that up there. If your favorite color is pink and green, put yours. You may not want to be crimson and white, even though you are starting whatever. Because the focus it's crazy, man. But you know what? Every week I see a bigger smile on Coach Saban's face sitting up there. At first he was looking at Pat McAfee like, crazy. That boy crazy. You know what I'm saying? And now he smiles, he's a lot more relaxed with it. But I know he's looking over there. He like, man, this is crazy.
You know he is, bro.
Not only the result. I'm talking about from the beginning, from like
everything.
The first time he went out to practice and said, they got music. These folks got look at the players' parking lot used to have bikes in it. Now ain't nobody got no bikes.
Yeah, man.
You have a nice motorcycle and nice cars because the dude came for some money. Now they got to expand the players' parking lot.
Yeah, man.
Because they need but about 30 spots.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And you got folks coming. They leaving. It's safe. Their parking lot is locked off, of course. So they bringing both cars, all 3 cars, and leaving them up there.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
We finna review the picks, man. But we got to get this out the way, man. Look, man. Saban is an excellent stockbroker.
Jeez, man.
This guy jumped off at the pinnacle. He jumped off that thing at the pinnacle, man.
Only thing
he let this thing, he let it go at the pinnacle, bro.
Only thing he could have done better is he stepped out after the championship. But he still got to the playoffs.
If he would have just went to one more game, but he still jumped off, bro. He had a playoff win, had a playoff loss, made it to the playoff, 14 playoff. That's phenomenal in this day and age.
Sammy Sosa, what is that? Sammy Sosa?
That dude jumped out of the car, bro. And we'll see, because it's not over yet. But it might be said that Saban jumped out of the car right before it went off the cliff, bro.
And this thing, well, it definitely still crashed into a nice boulder. I mean, even if it didn't come off the cliff, it's like there's some. We need EMT on the scene.
Yeah,
there's some people, that, and like I said, there's some people that ain't gonna make it back on the field. Probably after this week too. I mean,
oh my God, man,
I had to look at the game log, man. But it's such a. Man, it's like Malachi Moore was saying, like, it's such an earth-shattering kind of. It's such a, most teams come together after a loss, but it's like he even said, it's like we got to get back to whatever wherever we were,
bro.
They know they're supposed to be better than that, but
tight.
I don't think they were prepared.
It's hard. It's hard, bro. Look, since Saban left, they've been on this unraveling everything. I ain't gonna say everything, but a lot of the discipline Saban had and the way he did things in his process, it's been a unraveling of it, man.
I'm telling you.
And I'm listening to Alabama fans, so I don't know as well as y'all know, because Alabama fans are complaining about Roll Tide Willie being at practice. They're complaining about the ice cream truck at practice. I don't know what that's about. That's
about them kids. That's about the kid that the board brings in. They usually use a child that's coming through. They had a moment of being human, but that's not the problem. I think the problem with the music, it's not
music at practice, just things.
It's another thing about the music. When I listen to the music, it ain't like they out there playing the same music. It's nothing I hate more when I go to a store. What's the store I go to a lot? It's a Chinese grocer in the area. 1 minute you walking down the aisle, it's Bon Jovi.
Okay.
Whoa! Next minute, it's like Stephanie Mills. And the next minute is like it's a country song.
Gotta appease everybody, man. Everybody appease all your customers.
It's a football team, though.
Yeah, but it's
I'm talking for the football team. Forget the grocery store.
You gotta let everybody put a song on the playlist, man.
No, nobody. This is why I need to cut it off.
I like some Bon Jovi. I like me some.
Cut it off.
I have to have me some country music, man.
Either need to cut it off,
or
just play a straight beat, straight bass with car crashes on top of it. That's all you need to hear. Boom, boom. That's all you need to hear.
That's the old man talking. That's the old man.
I don't know. It's something about it, but I know he got to have his own style. But here's the other thing too. Nobody could be as demanding on his players as a Nick Saban. Nobody. Okay, you come in there. What if you come in there trying to be the Nick Saban? You bring back somebody, not Kirby, but somebody, right? And he's gonna be tough like Nick Saban. Yes. Folks gonna be like, they're gonna chuck up deuces, man. They're like, who is this dude? So he was here doing such and such. No, I'm talking about coming in.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
With the rigidness. Like, even if this guy got a championship as a defense coordinator.
If you would have brought in a Kirby or Lanning, I think they would have just fell in line. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, if it would have been
if it was Kirby, Lanning, or what's the guy name that has the show calls that can't coach? The defensive coordinator.
Defense coordinator. Yeah.
Because people asking for him now. What's
right. Pruitt. Yeah.
Pruitt came in there because he's been there. If Pruitt would have came in there, Lanning or my man Smart would have came in there, I think they would have fell in line with this and everything. But
but to be honest, it's like, did I expect 2 losses? Yeah, I expect one of them to happen last weekend or the past weekend in Georgia, and then probably one in Tennessee from the beginning of the season. So now we got that loss, and it's like, now we're gonna see if all the stuff that we thought about him is real. Can he adjust to what's going on? Will he adjust his loss? Can he get over the next 4 weeks? Can he win 4 games in a row and make it over to Mercer?
He ain't got time to breathe, bro. That's the ugly part. He ain't got time to breathe.
That game, as I broke it down, looked at the numbers, and I looked at this just the scoring that we did. I looked at the scoring, like when you look at it, just the box score, quarter by quarter. It looks like Oregon and Washington all over again.
That's what y'all.
But when you looked at how Vanderbilt scored, it looked like a Pac-12 team playing an SEC team.
It does, man.
It was doing like they had longer drives. You know, they had 42 minutes of possession. They ran the ball. They rushed the ball 54 times.
Oh my God!
For an average, if I'm not mistaken, what was the average? I think the average was like 1.3.
It was 3 yards a carry. It was
3.1 yards a carry.
3 yards of dust.
Right. So that is what I always say, man. That's why you make big money on Madden back in the day. Yeah. But the thing is, we had one player, Jam Miller. He ran the ball 5 times for 45 yards.
My God, that's ridiculous, man.
9 yards a carry.
Ridiculous, man.
2 to 6 for touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's what I heard Cole, and y'all, we finna do the picks. But we had to. We got the jerseys. We're gonna review the picks right in a few minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna say this, and I'll let you say what you got to say. Then we'll review the picks. Okay. Right. Cole Cubilet said Alabama only ran the ball consecutive times, only 4 times the whole day. Man, he was like, the 2 times that they ran consecutively, they scored on both of them.
That's what I'm saying. Coach Sheridan.
It's like, I don't understand if people say, well, if Vanderbilt was scoring, where are you going to get the chance to run? It doesn't matter if you're scoring with your running. Just run the ball and score with your running. You don't have to pass, dude. If you're scoring twice out of running plays, just keep running the ball. You're going to score. So you just keep up by running the ball. I don't understand the philosophy of we have to pass. No, you don't. You don't have to pass.
I see this in high school ball around here. I tell my son, I was like, if you don't have a quarterback that's going to these camps, throwing the ball 10,000 times in the summer, y'all need to have no passing game. Y'all need to sneak and pass the ball.
Sure, yeah.
Don't go into it, but instead of going to the game, you're gonna do the game. We'll go 4 wide, and you telling this boy he about to be throwing 75% of the time. And he throws the ball maybe 50 times a week. Just all year long, 50 times a week. He's not trying to master the throwing game. You're not paying for him to go to the nearby university to get the training that he needs, or raising money to send him to a clinic or send your quarterback to a clinic. There are people that it's like high school coaches are not understanding that's what people are doing. Their boost club is sending all the quarterbacks to see the guy or the guys or the camp. And you come out here throwing the ball and you got average 260-pound linemen. You got 2 guys that run a 4.4 and they get the ball about 10 times a game combined. That's what Alabama had. They had I can't remember the total number of rushes, but 5 people rushed the ball. 5 people rushed the ball on Saturday. 2 of them were running backs. Jeremy Bernard had some. I don't know how he got back in the game after he got bail wrong, but that ain't my job. But two receivers ran the ball. Jalen ran the ball, not as much, 7 times I think. And Justice had 5 carries, and Jamarian had 6 carries, average 9 yards. And Justice, he averaged 3.2 per carry. I don't know, man. It's the numbers, man. I think somebody was trying to get a Heisman Trophy for somebody. I think that should be over.
That makes sense.
It was going like, we're gonna keep throwing to Jalen. You on your way, O'Brien. It's over with now. Okay, you learned the lesson. You know where you are now. You got to need a compass. Need somebody come hit you upside the head with a baseball bat. Do you know where you are, Mr. Sheridan?
We'll see.
Everybody's talking about Womack though, and I'm like, how long was this guy supposed to play defense?
Yeah, everybody's blaming Womack, bro. But if you gotta play complimentary football too. You see what I'm saying? You gotta play complimentary
Womack given a very experienced and highly decorated secondary. I remember Terrion Arnold. I remember Kool-Aid McKinstry. I remember Caleb Downs transferring. I mean, that's starters that they gone. What did I expect Womack to do that was gonna be so devastating on defense? What was he gonna do? Like, oh yeah, I'm put some of these some cattails in there. I got some eye of newt, and then make it. You gotta protect that defense. You don't know this.
Absolutely, man. That's complimentary football, man. Complimentary football, dude. 101, but everybody complaining about Womack. It's crazy.
And it's driving me crazy, man. I'm like, and then you got people. I had to do a little short today about just Lee. You'll see. It's a nice little short I did. I used a lot of Richard's hello overlaying like saving on the sideline. So it's like, I long to see the sunlight in your,
Okay. Carry
on. Then I wake him up. I'm like, hey. Like, hey, it's over. He ain't coming back.
It's over, bro.
He's not walking through that door. Man, let's do these picks, man.
Let's go with these picks so we can all right, man. Let's go through them. Rapid fire, man. Rapid fire.
Okay. So we went to the Clemson. I think we had Clemson game of interest. Clemson beat the mess out of FSU, if I'm not mistaken. I forget to pull the scores up on this thing. Can you hear me okay? I had to push the microphone.
I got you.
Okay, let me find my week. Clemson was favored by 14, and I think they did not. They covered that game, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. What date is this?
Yeah, I know I picked Clemson on that one. Florida State, but Jesus.
No, both of us picked Clemson because Florida State is mud, trash, and mud.
Okay.
Let me see. Make sure I got this run the right way. Then we had Miami and California. I don't have the scores on it. I didn't write the scores down for this thing. This computer is not up and running right now. What is going on? And then we had Texas Tech and Arizona. I do not know what happened in that game.
Okay.
Arizona won the game. No, they didn't. Wait a minute. I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
Missouri and Tammy.
Okay. Who did I pick? Tammy,
You picked Tammy, and I picked Mizzou. Who won the game?
Man, Tam blew the cats out of those.
Oh man, 41
out of the state.
Yeah. And then we had Tennessee, Arkansas.
Both Tennessee. Man.
Yeah, I put Tennessee like an idiot. Oh, that's what I was saying. Tennessee. That's what I was saying. This week I was gonna be like 1-10. Last week I was like 8-2. I said, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be 2-8 this week, definitely. Then we had Ole Miss and South Carolina.
Arizona lost 22-28. Go ahead, keep going.
22. They lost 22-28.
Yep, they lost. Yeah,
22-20. That's 6.
Yeah. Yep.
I had them winning. Both of us had them winning. What about Miami and California? That was a close game, but I don't think Miami. Yeah, they didn't cover though.
Okay.
So I picked California. Yeah. What was your pick? You picked Miami.
Okay.
What was the Clemson? How much did Clemson win by?
I don't know, man.
You don't have it?
No, I don't have it. I don't have it.
Okay.
I'll look it up if you need me to.
No, I have it here in a second. Okay. How you spell Clemson? 29-13. 29-13. It's 15, right? So they covered. So, and then we're coming out there. Let's see. Got the notification that the kids busted in the neighborhood. Nobody care about that. Okay. Then we go back to what's these people's name? Florida won.
Okay.
We both picked that. Yeah. We already did Carolina. Then
let me down no more, man. Go ahead. Let Gus let me down no more, but go ahead.
You picked Georgia to win.
Yes, I did.
I picked Auburn to cover, and what was this? What was the point spread on that one?
23, I think. 20 something.
Yeah, y'all didn't live out. Y'all lost by 18. I remember that one. Yeah. So I watched that game. Good job losing and me covering.
That's sad. That is sad. Go ahead.
Yeah, but then you had Alabama, Vanderbilt. Alabama's favored by 23 points.
Oh my God! And we both picked Alabama, but
2-3.
Yeah, we belabored that already. Move on to the next one, man.
I should have picked Vanderbilt.
Yeah, to cover.
I think on my show I picked Vanderbilt, but anyway,
it
is what it is. It broke my own heart. And that's it for the week. So let's rate them up.
Let's rate them up, man. Let's go down the list.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What is Vanderbilt right now?
Vanderbilt?
A reliable truck?
No, man, Vanderbilt is right here, boss.
Oh,
yeah, dog. Vanderbilt is right there. And if they win, if they beat another SEC team, I'm gonna give them a Bugatti.
I was about to give them a Bugatti right now. The way my
they lost to Georgia State. That's the only if they would have beat Georgia State, winning overtime.
What is going on, man? For real.
I'm gonna have to go. You know what I'm gonna do? My assignment is to go back and watch that game because I want to know how Georgia State beat them.
Oh, because Georgia State lost to somebody else that was terrible.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
They got found out about the University of Charlottesville or something. UNC Charlotte.
It's crazy. This stuff crazy, man.
It's crazy. I can't
see anything.
Mama, I'm not happy here. I mean, go ahead.
Like I said, I'll talk about this after we finish, because we got.
All right, Mizzou.
Oh man, no, man. Mizzou right here, man. Mizzou. Mizzou, they'll be on the verge. They almost lost to Vanderbilt last week. And then they go to Tam and get blowed out. I'm just, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Right. They've been on the verge of losing, bro. They struggled with Boston College. They've been, you know what I'm saying? They car been leaking slowly, bro.
That reliable. Are they 4-2?
No.
4-1.
4-1. It's like, bro, their truck, they've been a reliable truck, but it's been leaking slow. You know what I'm saying? And it's just 8.
Ain't too bad, man.
Okay.
Come on.
What you getting, a reliable truck?
But they 4-1, right?
Yeah, they 4-1.
I gotta give them a reliable truck, man.
You know, a reliable truck. Okay.
They on
the side of the road to me, but go ahead.
You got them on the side of the road? Okay. The team they lost to, Tammy. What you got on Tammy?
Oh, Jesus, Tam. I got to get Tam looking good, bro. Tam looking good.
You got looking good,
man. Yeah, they faltered at the beginning of the season with Notre Dame.
That was to Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's at home, but you know what I'm saying. New coach, new every. That's
man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So and now, bro, they lead. They're number 1 in the SEC right now, man.
I'm gonna move them up one, man. I'm gonna move them up till I'm proof because
Bugatti.
I'm going Bugatti, man, because I know that.
Hey, I'm a
that
Bugatti.
First coach,
okay.
Bugatti, man. They doing it. They doing it.
Okay.
Next up is Auburn. Not Auburn, but UGA.
UGA, reliable truck, man.
Reliable truck. Okay.
Yeah, man. I don't know what UGA we getting. And Auburn is not that good. Auburn is not good at all. And it's like that was a game until that crazy 4th and 2 call on negative side of the field. Made no sense. But go ahead.
Get Ole Miss. Get Ole Miss that point.
No, man. I'm getting Ole Miss a reliable truck.
Oh, I'm giving the points back. They 27-3, man.
Yeah, but man, they got manhandled at home last week by Kentucky. And it ain't like Kentucky bad.
You
but they
bring up old stuff.
No, I'm saying I'm looking as the overall, how they look. It's like I don't know what I'm gonna get with Ole Miss. One week they looking like this, then the next week they looking like a reliable truck, and then the next week they on the side of the road. I'm like, what is it? What kind of car do we have here?
I think it's like it's getting back to the point like in the 80s and 90s, man, where the SECs become like boxing. It's like styles fight, and it's like styles make because that's what's going on. Because I think we're gonna have 2 more weeks where we're gonna be like, they did what?
Yeah, man. So yeah,
South Kakalaki. They are 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Agree. We did Vandy already?
Yeah, we did Vandy already.
Texas
just staying right here till they prove otherwise, man. To me,
yeah, they stay in there, but
they're about to get into the meat of the schedule. They about to get.
I walked around the back side of that car and I saw the tires.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got, and matter of fact, they had a slash on the inside saying, Ewers is hurt because I don't think they're going as far with Arch.
I agree.
Ewers come back.
Yeah.
They run Arch this whole year. They have not been tested.
Yeah, I agree. They have not been tested. We on the same page on that one. Who else?
Arkansas. They beat Tennessee.
I give Arkansas a reliable truck.
All right. Tennessee.
Ooh, I agree. That's close, right? Jesus, man, I want to put a Tennessee on the side of the road so bad. I want to put them.
I don't think you can put them on the side of the road.
Yeah, you can't. I can't. That's what I'm saying. I want to, but I can't, man. Reliable
truck. Hold a second. Reliable truck. Yeah, because I'm going back to that. Not your comment. Mm-hmm. I'm going back to that Oklahoma game. And I told you what I saw.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
My eyes were not lying to me, obviously.
I got you.
You remember what I said? You remember what I said?
No, I agree. But this is the thing. What some people are saying on that thing, and we talking about, did he take his feet off the gas? And I was like, I said, according to what the stats say, it looks like he did take his foot off the gas because they ran the ball 40 sometimes, 40 whatever. Tight said no. He said it's cap. Now
I've seen Nick Saban have a high power offense. I know what taking your foot off the gas. Like, oh man, Alabama got 37 points at the end of the third quarter. Clearly, we're going to crack 50 today because we just look at the averages. You play the numbers. I done seen that dude's kicking field goals.
But you see, I think what some people are saying, this is their theory, that not that he took his feet off the gas because he was beating Oklahoma so bad, and this makes the most sense. And I think it kind of marries both concepts. Some people are saying he took his feet off the gas because he's trying to protect Nico, because he know Nico ain't as good as people think he is. That's a paraphrase. He's
the one huge Tennessee fan
to protect Nico. They saying he's playing more conservative, so that would make sense. Two things could be true at one time. He could have took his foot off the gas, not because he beat Oklahoma so bad.
You're talking about Oklahoma game.
Yeah, he might. He could have. Right, he could have taken his foot off the gas because he might be like, okay, let me protect this guy, and I don't want him to make a mistake. Not because he beating him so bad.
Well, let's go back. And so you look at the Oklahoma game, then we come up to hear that. Who was that? Arkansas. And during that game in halftime, or remember that second quarter, a huge Tennessee fan, I think you may have met him before. He said, right, first thing, I ain't talked to this man in about 4 years, maybe 3. He said, I said, man, you got your boy Nico. He meant Nico trash. I was like, what?
My brother been saying the same thing, bro. My brother been saying the same thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm like, yeah. We
was on the phone. And believe me, after what I had just been through on Saturday, that was like, I wanted him to be so accurate. I was like, man. No, but I had just lost to Vanderbilt. So I'm like, please don't let this man be playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I need some. Because who's not? Let me tell you who's not trash. Diego Pavia.
That's what's up, man.
Man, tell me that dude going to the NFL, man. Already,
I believe it. Who else we got? We'll take him in Dallas. Who else we got?
Y'all don't need nothing in Dallas. Florida.
Man, I want to say give them a Dotson, but they keep winning, so
13, 24.
I give them a reliable because they keep winning. They really a Dotson. They really on the side of the road, man. I mean, but they beat UCF, man. So I that's a hard one, tight. I ain't gonna lie. It's in between. They in between that and that, but they won. So they're a reliable truck, but their bed kind of rusted out. The bed is rusted out. Exactly.
Be careful what you put back there. You can't put a whole bunch of stuff. Exactly. You put some stuff you can carry in a cardboard box. You can't haul no refrigerators. Your whole drive train to be on the interstate somewhere. So since y'all lost by more than we did, what about Auburn?
Man, ain't no question, man. Ain't no question.
Auburn, you can keep that picture up right there for Alabama.
Alabama. Alabama right there for me, bro.
Yeah, I guess we did score 35, but I mean
Vanderbilt, man.
40-year loss, man. I'm going with the program is in flames. It's in flames right there because you had the Malachi's more self-destruction.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my God.
And then you had after that, I don't know if you saw my other video, there was actually it was almost what's that running back name that punched that guy in the mouth for Oregon? Remember he punched the guy?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we almost had one of those.
Yeah.
It was like 6 players had to carry 2 players into the hallway. It got crazy because they was field storm. Everybody beat Alabama except Auburn. They covered the field. Kudos to Vanderbilt. They took the field goal out of the stadium 3.5 miles and threw it in the river.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So proud of them.
That's what's up.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. You're gonna celebrate.
Because it might be another 40 years, but
I don't know about that.
Might be another 40 years.
See them suckers in Atlanta.
Hey man, come on, man, stop it, man. Don't you put Vanderbilt in Atlanta, man.
Y'all better stop them because we can.
We can stop. Yeah, hey, bro, we got to play them too. I'm not looking forward to that game, bro.
Oh yeah, they beat us by 5, by the way. So I mean, y'all got. So if they beat us by 5, what do y'all think y'all would beat by?
I don't know, man, because their head could be big now, man, and they can get the Jordan hair and they could be overblown and not, you know what I'm saying?
Is it next week?
They could be like Auburn, sorry, and come in and do the same thing and underrate us and get blew off the map. That's
next week.
Common thing, man. That's like 4 weeks from now, I think.
They'll be good. And somebody else.
Is that it? That's all we got, man.
That's it.
Hey, man, what can they find yet, man? Let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, man. You can find me at Tight Sports on YouTube. We're still trying to work something out on Instagram, but I'm Tight Sports Talk on X, and I'm working on my presence on Facebook and Instagram. They don't believe I'm a real person.
Okay,
I know. I know how unbelievable I am. It's actually a compliment. So
yeah, I am DC Wolf at Auburn Addicts on all platforms, man. We building up the Facebook friends and followers over there, man. Y'all tell your family and friends about this Iron Bowl debate, man. Yeah,
just come check us out. I want to make an announcement real quick. When it comes to the Alabama bandwagon, because of all the vitriol I've experienced over the last 72 hours, hey, the doors to the titles are closed. If you ain't on, you catch you next year sometime.
They having a close. Y'all having a lock-in.
We having a study-in, old-fashioned country. So we gonna have nothing but water and prayer for the next water and prayer to the next victory. How about that?
Hey, and on that, man, we'll see y'all next week for Iron Bowl debates, 6 p.m. Eastern. War Eagle.